Hey, I have to make another short film. What's up? It's a culture detective here investigating your favorite albums. And today I'm going to be doing an album review on the new Chat Pile album, God's Country. So, yes, this is the second review of the day. Let's go. So, Chat Pile is a newly formed noise rock sludge metal band in the USA, and this is actually their debut album. So, yeah, wow. I don't know why, but 2022 so far, even though it hasn't really been like, it's not nearly over. August just began, but there have already been so many great metal albums this year. I don't know why. This year is huge for metal, or noise rock for that matter. But wow, 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 wow! This album is fantastic. It is a simple album, but it is absolutely crushing, and it is one of the most harrowing, horrifying, and unhinged noise rock albums I've heard in a long time. The album starts off with Slaughterhouse, and right off the bat, it's already absolutely insane with the growling bass, the eerie guitars, a horrifying vocal performances, lyrics about skin removal, wearing skin, living inside people's skin, hammer and grease. This track just reminds me of the raw intensity of a Daughters album, and I just really, really love that. Then we have the track Why, which is a track that deals with homelessness and only homelessness, with lyrics about why. Why do people have to live outside? Why? I mean, there are buildings everywhere. Then why are people living outside? Why? It's so hot outside. It's so cold outside. Why? And the vocals, they just get more and more manic as the track progresses. It's absolutely crazy. And with the jagged alien guitar riffs, it's just unspeakable. That is followed with the track Pamela, which takes on a more toned down vibe, but still just as great in my opinion. I love the post-punk flavors of this track. The guitar riffs are sour, they're bitter, they're cold. It reminds me a lot of Proto Martyr. I also really love the dejected vocals. It's so disorienting, it's so alluring and strange, and I just really like that. And yeah, that genre of music is just made for me. But yeah, that is followed with Wicked Puppet Dance, which is just crazy with the echoey grunts and growls. The riffs and the performances are borderline death metal on this track. Absolutely noisy, absolutely crushing. Then we have the track Anywhere, which is a bit like Slint Spiderland, a bit grungy like Nirvana, and it has the meandering, strange guitars, and that sounds kind of nice, but overall, I'd say this is definitely one of the weaker tracks on the album, and structurally, it is a little bit messy. But the rest of the album is great. We have Tropical Beaches Inc. with the noise rock riffs that are pummeling and high speed, and the lyrics deal with greed and capitalism. Then we have The Mask, which is an extreme, intense track with some of the most unhinged vocal performances on the entire album. That being said, though, I would say that guitar wise, instrumentally speaking, this is not as catchy as I would have hoped it would be. I mean, it's a noise rock album. It's not supposed to be catchy. But by catchy, I mean a more sticky and a more memorable guitar groove and rhythm, perhaps. But anyways, that is followed with I Don't Care If I Burn, which is a very unsettling and disturbing 2 minute long spoken word track with very threatening lyrics about killing you and wiping your face off of this earth, and it is just very strange and harrowing, especially when it is slammed in high contrast with the final track, the 9 minute epic closer, Grimace underscore smoking underscore weed.jpg, which seems like a goofy track, but actually this is easily the darkest and the most messed up track on the entire album because of the lyrics about drug abuse and suicide. The performances are some of the most intense on the entire album. You would feel like the vocalist isn't even performing at this point. He's actually legitimately having a mental breakdown, and there are just guitars going all over it. It's just so suffocating in a way. And the instrumentals are basically turned up to 11 on this track, and it is very intense and very emotionally drained, very soul-sucking is what this is. So yeah, definitely one of the highlights of the year, definitely one of the best noise rock I've heard in a very long time. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. My favorite track here is probably the track Wicked Puppet Dance, and my least favorite is Anywhere. I'm giving Chat Pile's God's Country a strong 8 out of 10. So have you listened to the new Chat Pile album for 1 to 10 images? Rate it, like it, and subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.